I'll never forget watching you. We were sitting.
Watching me do what?
Will you stop? Sitting in line, watching the red carpet, and then there were all these influencers who were going after the celebrities would go do their red carpet, and we were standing directly behind them. But you thought that because there was the sanction thing, like the rope blocking us off, that we were standing in watching the red carpet, and the influencers were on the other side waiting in line. You thought that they couldn't hear us, and I literally remember, I know who the influencer is, where we were standing behind them, and you go, who the fuck are these people? I don't know who this is. And I literally remember, I know that that was the influencer. She's from Iowa.
There's no way.
She is from Iowa, and she literally turns around and just looks at you, and I was like, oh my, you don't remember that?
I don't.
But
sometimes I
don't know who these people are.
Sometimes I speak out loud without thinking, which is...
I'm aware. I'm fully aware.
I'm so sorry to whoever those, if you remember.
Taya Miller. That's who the influencer was.
So sorry. Sorry that I
about pissed myself laughing. But...
Wait, she was the girl from...
She's the girl that has the new...
Annabelle. Or not Annabelle, Megan, right?
No.
I thought that's...
No, she's in the movie. She was in the movie.
Dude, I got no fucking clue what he's talking about then. I don't know.
No. Taya Miller does remember when we worked the commercials? Like the pre-show, it was Straw Hat Goofy, Soups, and she was one of the other people.
Oh.
You don't remember? See, you don't remember.
I don't remember.
No.
I
think she's
I
from
only
Iowa.
ever
I'm pretty
remember
sure.
Matt with his dog Thor on there. Soups. And
Straw Hat
Goofy, of course,
She's a man.
on the pre-shows. And Maria Menounos, of course.
Oh, God, I hate that woman. Love,
I like that laugh.
As a person, sure, she's great. Having to listen to her fucking voice.
7 different laughs. So many different ones. She has like, and then she has like she has. It's so crazy. My favorite one is the one where she's like, they still play it
with Bieber
in pre-shows. That's the I like the laugh interview, but I'm talking about the pre-show one where she's like, just try not to finish your candy before the movie starts. I saw you.
I get flashbacks from that.
Dude, it's so bad.
So that. I remember...
And the Diamond in the Rough commercial. Do you remember the Diamond in the Rough interview? That one influencer TikToker who was doing a golf movie called Diamond in the Rough, and she was interviewing... It was during your time at Cut.
I blocked that out.
Damn. That was such a rough... It was during the pre-show. It was like one of the very first Nuvi interviews, and it was a pretty famous, well-known TikToker from like the Charli D'Amelio dance days, and he was doing some golf movie called Diamond in the Rough, and she was like interviewing him about other golf movies or other golf like things and being like, do you know the name of this movie? And there's a specific segment in that interview where she's
I don't know how you remember this. I blocked all of that
because I've seen it so many times.
The only one I remember
Dude,
is
I hated running. During greets, I would just stand in the theater as early as possible. So I would watch these Nuvi interviews a million times because I did not want to run food.
Yeah, me too.
So I know all of these commercials like the back of my palm.
I blocked them out. So we did
back
that.
Of my hand.
That premiere was so fun. And I remember, I'll never forget being hammered and being the only person dancing and having all these fucking celebrities.
I danced with you a little bit. I just...
Hardly. You were trying to get pictures.
I was.
And that's what everybody...
I wasn't trying to get pictures with I was specifically trying to get a picture.
What is her name?
I get her name, but I was specifically trying to get a picture with her because I fucking love her from Honey of Hill House and
you tried to get a picture. You didn't get a picture with the Sprouse. The Sprouse, one of them. You tried to get a picture.
I was going to. I was.
Then they left.
The only one I really cared about was her.
Which one? Who was in it? Cole was in it, right? Cole was in Lisa Frankenstein. Yeah. He was the one because Dylan left.
Yeah.
Dylan left with. Oh, because that was when we saw the Barbara Palvin clip where she's like, "It's Miss Sprouse." We were there for that.
Yeah. That was during the red carpet.
Is D still having a stroke? Oh, he's snoring.
No way he's snoring. Let's get a little... Can I reach?
No. You cannot. This is not an ASMR podcast.
I was going to get a snore cam on Diesel.
But Jenna Davis is who you're thinking of. She's the girl from Megan. She's the Megan girl in the movie.
I'm talking about... I know that's Megan girl, but I'm talking about the girl from Honey of Hill House. I forgot her name. It's Kate something, I think.
Carla?
Is it Carla? Carla what?
I'm surprised you didn't ring any bells. I don't know how to say her last name. Carla
Gugino. Love her. I'm just bad with names, but I love her.
Oh my gosh, I forgot she was here.
Yeah, I wanted
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's fucking
But I wanted to get a
stunning.
photo with her so bad. I didn't care about anybody else really. Like I had already talked to that one influencer, Dylan. I forgot their name.
I gotta get a picture with
Yeah,
them.
I forgot their last name, but Dylan was cool.
I can't remember their last name.
So it was cool to see them. And
else?
like and some of the other like actors I got to talk.
Mario Lopez was there.
Mario Lopez. That was interesting. I got to talk to Catherine Newton while you were gone to the bathroom. I talked to Catherine Newton.
You didn't tell me that.
I did not. But it wasn't. I don't really think talk. It was like a few words back and forth. But I was able to interact with her, which is cool.
Gorgeous.
But yeah, so I interacted with Catherine Newton. So like I got my fix of just being in the same room as other influencers at a party and drinking, and actors like. Got the experience.
it was so fun.
Got the experience before I'm gonna like be in it normally, of like
it was fun.
not having to practically sneak your way into them.
It was close. Borderline. We snuck
borderline
in.
close. But yeah, all I wanted was like the only picture I really cared about was Carla. Cole, I just almost got the opportunity, but when I was going in for the photo, some other fucker cut me off, and I was like, I don't care. Like, I was like, I was about to get one, and I was like, for the memes of it, just because I was gonna post something, because it was around the time of the when the Italian reservation was supposed to be in Sweet Life. So I was gonna put some post. I was gonna post something on Instagram with the photo of me and Cole and make a joke about it, but I didn't get the photo, so I didn't care enough. But yeah, that guy cut me off, and after that, I was like, fuck this. You had come back. I went back to drinking a bit more, and I was like, fuck,
hammered.
Like, party.
Hammered. And then I'm gonna burp again.
I wasn't surprisingly with how much I was probably 6 drinks in, and
that was the first time we'd ever drank together.
Drunk.
And you didn't realize how much of a lightweight I was, and I was like 2 drinks in, and I was fucking busting a move.
Yeah, I was probably 3 drinks in by the time we got to the photo thing of like the spinning in a circle.
That was right when we got there.
Then it was something else.
No, because we did all the picture stuff at the beginning. Because we got a drink, we walked in.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
because we walked in and we were like, "Oh my god, we're here."
No, I'm right then. I was just not 2 drinks because I got my 3rd drink at the bar upstairs.
That was when the guy gave me 2 drinks at once.
Yeah, I got the 2 drinks at once initially at the first bar at the entrance. Drank those before we went to the photo booth, and then the bar that was upstairs, I got my 3rd drink there, and then we went downstairs, and that's when I got like 3 or 4 more drinks. But I was probably 4 or 5 drinks in by the time we got to the main like congregation area of talking, and I still wasn't even tipsy. And I wasn't. I hadn't
hammered.
eaten. I literally
hammered.
The only thing I had that whole fucking time was whatever we ate in line before the red carpet. Like I had. It was my McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
It was my McDonald's from like hours ago. So I hadn't eaten anything, and even then I still wasn't tipsy. It wasn't until like my 6th drink that I was like, I'm really feeling it. But
I was like, I remember one guy came over to me. You were out getting pictures. Or doing whatever. And I was dancing. I was the only fucking person dancing. And I didn't give a fuck. And then one guy comes over to me and he's like trying to like act like start dancing too. And he's like, respect, man. And I was like, yeah. I was like, all these people are trying to fucking network. I was like, this is an after party. Sure. I get free alcohol, free food. I'm going to dance. And he was like, cool. He's like, yeah, I'm dancing too. And then he walked away and never came back.
Damn. There was those 2 cool guys we met though at the very end.
Forgot. I mean the 2 guys that we're talking. Never mind. The 2 guys that were talking about doing coke.
Were they talking about doing coke?
I think maybe it was when you went to the bathroom. Do you remember that?
They might have talked to you about that
You don't
afterwards.
remember that?
I just remember them being cool.
They were so nice.
Talking about other events they've been to and just chatting with us. I do not.
They were really nice.
About coke.
I still follow them.
I still follow them too.
That's
cool. Why I remembered. I saw something
cool.
on their Instagram the other day. I forgot.
Yeah.
I just remembered because I remembered looking at the profile and being like, "What? Who the fuck is this?" And then I saw the only mutual follower was you, so I assumed it was the Lisa Ferguson people. And then when I saw their face, I was like, I remember that haircut. So yeah. But I still follow them. I don't talk to them. I might unfollow them. I don't know.
I mean, I don't talk to them either. But I remember the fun thing for me was dancing, and like there were so many fucking people there, but being the only person dancing and being a lunatic idiot, and at one point making full direct eye contact and acknowledgement with every celebrity there. Because I was the only fucking person dancing. Like Catherine Newton looked at me and I was I was busting a move. I was doing it. I didn't stop. I was just going for it, and I looked at her and I was like, that's what happened in my head.
Dude, that food they had there was good too.
I did whatever, like those Oh, I didn't.
Just whatever they were passing
I
around
didn't eat
on
that.
the trays.
The only thing I ate was I had to drive, and I was shit-faced hammered. I drank 3 water bottles when they were literally. Do you remember they were closing up?
Boxed waters.
Oh,
They
it
were
was boxed water.
They were
I
boxed
drank 3
waters.
boxes of water, and I ate 6 pieces of pizza in like 10 minutes.
Oh, we did
To
they did
sober
have
up.
pizza there too. The pizza was good.
The pizza
Those
sucked ass.
I thought the slices of pizza.
It was like
were
California pizza. It's like thin, not much
Good. You
stuff
don't like
on it.
thin pizza?
It's like healthy California
I
pizza.
like thin pizza.
I can't wait.
I love regular pizza.
When I went to
better, of course, but
when I-
thin crust pizza smacks everything.
when I went to Iowa, or when I went to Florida and then Iowa, first thing I wanted was pizza. I ate an entire large pizza by myself when I was in Florida, and then I wanted ice cream afterwards.
Impressive young.
And then
guy.
I want pizza again when I'm in Seattle. Pizza, like, it's expensive.
Washington pizza's good.
Fuck off! All these bugs. Is there a bug in my beer?
While you're in Seattle, go to this place called Dick's Burgers.
Do you remember Dick's Last Resort?
No, it's called Dick's Burgers.
I don't know if my dad's gonna want to eat a place called Dick's.
Just trust me. Go to a place called Dick's Burgers. If you don't, go to a place called Nick Jr.'s. I don't know if they have a
Talking about
location.
Nick.
No, I don't know if there's a
Junior?
location near Seattle, but in the general area where my friend lives, like halfway to Seattle, there's a place called Nick Jr.'s. They have like the most like random combinations of burgers. They're really good burgers. But like,
Oh, my dad doesn't eat meat.
um,
Or eats fish. But
they might have a fish burger. But either way, if you're
that sounds disgusting.
if you get a chance,
fish burger,
you've never had like a shrimp burger at the beach or anything. It's the same
a
thing.
fish. That sounds
It's the same thing.
disgusting.
It's the same thing as a burger. Just instead of the patty, you just have like shrimp or so. It's good.
No, that sounds disgusting. It's like eating like fish, warm fish, and on a. Bleh.
Dude, it's literally, it's just a hamburger, but no meat. Instead, you have shrimp.
Feed is mish.
And there's
oh my god.
meat is mish.
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck
Meat
you.
is fish. Or fish is meat. I'm trying.
Yeah, you can't talk.
Half that beer, the half a beer I've drank is kicking in.
There's no fucking way. After eating that big ass burger,
No, I'm kidding. Actually, probably not. No, I'm probably fine.
I wouldn't put it past you if that was the case.
Yeah, I'm 5'7", white. I'm a H. You say the H. I'm that white. White. And 100 and I don't know. I'm not responding. I'm probably 150 pounds. So alcohol goes straight to. It's fun though.
Last time I checked, I was 140.
I'm wide though.
140.
I'm wide.
Are you taller than me or no? I can't remember.
I'm 5'7".
You're not taller than me. So yeah, you're healthier than me.
What do you mean?
I'm 5'10" and I'm like 140 max.
Yeah, but you're
I'm
skinny.
pretty exactly. I'm scrawny as fuck for my height.
I'm wide. I got a lot of weight. My legs are big. I always tear the crotch out.
The only weight I get on my body is on my face and my stomach. And
I get
that's
in my
already
ass.
starting to go
I got a
away.
big
I'm
ass.
getting too skinny.
I'm close to abs. God, if I have abs, you're never going to hear the end of it. If I have abs, if one day I show up and I have proper abs, I'm going to walk around. I'm going to wear a crew top. Or not a crew top. What's that called?
Tank top?
No, not a tank top. What are the things the girls wear? Where it's just this. Tube top.
Crop top?
Oh, crop top. I'm going to wear a crop top just to show the abs off. If I have abs,
You're gonna become every rock artist ever.
I mean, like
get-
Tommy Lee.
You're gonna get in shape, get a crop top, start growing your hair super fucking long.
No.
And wearing tight
This
ass
is about
jeans.
as long as it gets. I already wear tight. I can't wear that tight of jeans because my legs are too big, and I'll tear the crotch out or the ass out. Like I tore my ass out in one of the. It might have been Lisa Frank's. No, it wasn't. It was another premiere. I tore the crotch out of my pants.
I think it was Lisa Frankenstein.
No, Lisa Frankenstein
I
is
was
the
with
shoes.
you.
Lisa Frankenstein is the shoes, the pair of shoes
Oh yeah, they were.
that I threw away the second I got home.
Yeah, that's
What
right.
premiere was it where I tore a hole in my pants?
I remember that premiere, but I don't remember
It was at
which
the beginning
one it
too.
was.
Anyways, yeah, if I have abs, I've been chunky my whole life. My entire life, high school, I was always muscular, always chunky though. It always had baby face, chunky cheeks, fat face. If I'm ripped, oh my god, you're never gonna fucking hear the end of it. I'm gonna pay for billboards and get my just but not even my face. I'm just gonna picture my body's on a billboard.
Why?
And you know how happy I'm gonna be? I mean, obviously, like, that doesn't fix the problems. Like, being in shape, the body image issues are there for me. Bad. But, like, if I'm jacked, not even jacked. Like, did you see the clip I posted? He does not watch the podcast, by the way.
I've watched.
No, he has. He watches clips.
No, I've watched 2 episodes.
Horse shit.
I'm not lying.
You didn't know there was fucking intro music.
Do you know how many fucking podcasts and shit I watch?
That's fair.
I don't remember what, like, intros each one has. So, of course, I don't remember.
I love my intro music.
But yes.
Shit, what was I saying?
I've been slacking, but I need
if I'm
to
jacked,
watch
no, you're too far behind. Also, some of them are kind of boring.
I can catch up. I just... You know how much busy shit I've done in the last, like, 4 months.
Yeah, I know.
So...
But did you see the clip I posted where I said my ideal physique to look like was Ryan Gosling in Crazy Stupid Love? Have you seen Crazy Stupid Love?
I have not.
Oh, my
So
God.
even if I watched the clip, I wouldn't know what...
Crazy Stupid Love is one of my favorite movies. It's fucking awesome. It's another Emma Stone, Ryan Gosling.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna pull up a picture. Ryan Gosling.
Did you see there's a new Andrew Garfield movie coming out?
I thought I saw a train commercial he was on. That was it. Oh, are you talking about the Florence Pugh movie?
Yes.
The rom-com? That looks good.
Yeah, it does look good, but
I'm in love with
the poster that they put on Instagram, a lot of people thought it was Emma Stone at first, and even I did. Because, like, at first glance, it looked like...
I mean, he's a lot taller than I am.
He's got, like, the same physique he had in Nice Guys.
He's jacked. No, in Nice Guys, he was a little bit thinner.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty cool physique. It's like a perfect physique.
If I could look like that, how tall is he? Ryan Gosling.
Isn't he short?
No.
He's not short.
He's 6 feet tall. Let me tell you, I'm many things. 6 feet tall is not one of them.
Damn, I've never paid attention. My friends have. I've shown you.
But like, if you think
the photo,
you know
my
he's
friends
tall.
have a cardboard cutout of him in their room.
I don't know if it's to scale.
It might be, but I'm saying I've never.
6
paid
feet
attention
tall
to
is
it.
it's a big fucking cardboard cutout.
I haven't paid attention to him to see if I'm.
But sorry, that was a yawn.
Nice.
Minor stroke too.
Nice.
Did I? You know what that means? You know what that means? It means, what does it mean? There's something about when you yawn and somebody else yawns.
It's just a contagious thing. Don't make it superstitious.
I think it means you're gonna die. I'm making that up.
I was gonna say, bro, what? Like, I'm
That's
gonna
the
die
only thing
now.
you're gonna think about.
Where did Diesel go?
He's outside.
Oh.
He jumped.
Oh. How am I gonna explain?
He
that
jumped
to
into the
Keanu?
pool.
How am I gonna explain that to Keanu?
Can you imagine we looked out there, Diesel was out there like macking it up with the ladies. He was swimming in the pool with them. They were all, I wouldn't put it past him.
I would text Keanu. I'd be like, "Hey, Diesel's chilling today.
You need to get back here.
I'd be like, bro, Diesel's chilling today. Let him be.
You got your in. Get back here.
You got your in is wild.
The ladies love a dog.
They do.
The ladies love a dog. I mean, there was this one girl I knew in high school. She actively would tell people I like animals more than I like people. She likes dogs, and I would agree with her for the most part.
I feel like that's a little harsh to say you like animals more than people.
She's with dogs specifically. Can you hate her? I'm not gonna say your name.
No, I can't hate her, but I'm just like I'd like to speak to someone that can respond to me too. You know,
No,
I like conversations more than
you
just
do the
like
the peanut butter thing.
Oh my god!
So they respond. They respond in some way.
No.
Like the thing that happened in The Boys. Actually, no. Never mind. We're moving on.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think about what else. The People's Choice Awards was fun. Yusuf and I, that was when we stood. I was thinking about
Hey,
it.
y'all were losers. You didn't sit in tables with actors like I did.
I fucking guess who dapped up Simu Liu.
Okay.
Me.
Guess who sat across from...
No, dude, you're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me cry.
Guess who sat across from Alexander Shipp?
Did you sit around Catherine Hahn too?
Yeah, it was the same table that fuck, what is his name? Loki.
No, Hiddleston was at the table next to you.
Tom Hiddleston. No, he was at the same table as Catherine. They sat together.
Oh, but they were next to you.
Yeah, they were across. It was the same table. Catherine Hahn.
I remember texting you.
Ice
and we were
Spice.
freaking out.
Ice Spice was there at the same table.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
Ice Spice around the corner, like on the backside. Catherine Hahn right here, and then I forgot his name again. Holy shit. Tom Hiddleston. Tom Hiddleston was right here.
That was when he won too. Jeremy Renner was
And
there
he
that
won-
night.
Yeah, he won. Jeremy Renner.
That was his first.
Cool.
That was his first
That
public
was his first,
appearance.
yeah, for oh my god, first public appearance since the accident.
Damn, that was a fun night.
But
And
yeah,
Billie
it was
Eilish
cool.
was there.
And then
that was when Billie
and
Eilish
then Naughty,
got in trouble, too.
Billie Eilish was there too.
When she was saying like, "Why are these fucking influencers?"
Yeah, Billie Eilish
here?
was there too. Was right next to me at one point, which was sick too. And then eventually, when Tom Hiddleston and them left,
It is a good thing
it
I
was,
wasn't up there.
What's her face from Hunger Games? I'm forgetting.
Jennifer
everyone's
Lawrence
name.
wasn't there.
Not Jennifer Lawrence. The new Hunger Games.
Oh, Rachel Ziegler.
Yes, Rachel Ziegler and their partner.
Oh my god, I forgot how many.
Rachel,
fucking
yeah,
famous
Rachel
people were
Ziegler
there.
and their partner were there.
And then we saw Jennifer Aniston and
Jennifer Aniston was there. I saw
John-
fucking dude. I saw Heidi.
Klum.
Yes, Heidi was there.
Heidi Klum was there.
Yes,
What is she doing?
I don't fucking know.
What
It
is
was
Heidi-
People's Choice Awards,
what
but
is
she
Heidi
was there.
No, fucking John Hamm.
John Hamm was
John
cool.
Hamm was a specimen.
The
of a
coolest part was when Sydney Sweeney, Glenn Powell, and I'd never known her name, but the girl that sings the song.
Man. Oh my god,
She sat at my dude. I talked to her
I
too. She
forgot
sat
about
She
that.
sat right next to me. Once she finished the little bit with Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell, she went to go talk to some people during commercial break, and then when they were all sat back down, she sat right the fuck next to me, and I was chatting it up. I'm like, I didn't know she had an accent. I was like, cool accent.
Yeah.
And like, she was like, I don't know. I was just like, this is a
You
great.
asked if she was illegally here, if she was a immigrant or what?
No.
That's what I asked her.
I just said cool accent, and then I said I like the song, and then
You've got it. If you got a song like that though, I don't know if she's got any other hits.
I don't know if she has other hits, but
like that, if you got that one song, the people that have that either love it or hate it.
she seemed to embrace it. She seemed
Well, do you know? Can you imagine the paycheck she got from it being in Anyone But You? Is it Anyone But You?
Yeah.
And then the streaming numbers after that came out.
Oh, bro,
She probably made
it's the same shit as Stranger Things with.
tens of millions. But Kate Bush has hits.
I mean, yeah, I know Kate Bush has hits, and I know she's popular, but I'm saying, did you see the fucking numbers of that
yeah.
song when Stranger Things 4 came out?
God.
It had every single time a old pop culture song or relatively recent pop culture song that no one really knew about is used in a film. The streaming numbers go nuts.
No, that's like both those songs were popular before.
That's what I'm saying though. When they had some popularity, but like, I don't know how old the one from Anyone But You is. I never knew that song before, so I don't know.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, exactly. Any time before streaming, like
I'm not looking.
people forget,
I fucking like
and then when it gets played in something, it's big. But
the People's Choice Awards was so we need to like. That's strange now that summer is here. Like, there's so much cool shit. Like, the Deadpool premiere, we're not getting. I haven't seen tickets for that.
I don't.
If there's
think
not tickets, for that, they're not doing
I've
it.
never seen a single Marvel premiere go up. On
You didn't, man.
Iota.
You did, man.
I didn't go to it. It was me and my.
You didn't get in, but didn't you get tickets on there?
No, we didn't get. Me and my old roommate never got tickets for anything. We just knew it was going to be at that specific theater.
And you showed up.
And again, it wasn't me. My friend wanted to show, or not my friend. Whoa. On record, that motherfucker was not my friend. Anyways, old roommate who I can't stand. He was my ride though. He knew about it, wanted to go, and I was like, fuck it, I don't have anything to do tonight. He's my ride, I can't argue. So I was like, fuck it, we can go there, check it out, and then while they're in the movie, like get some food, and then we were gonna try to catch actors after like the thing, because I just wanted to run in to somebody to talk to them about it, just to like, because this was like right after some of the shittiest things that Marvel has dropped.
You mean Ant-Man?
I'm saying after like Phase 4 was pretty rocky. Phase 4 was pretty rocky. I liked a lot.
Phase 4 still happening?
No, we're on Phase 5 right now. Quantumania was the first to Phase 5. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, God.
That's why like it was such a big deal to go, because
People hate Catherine Newton in that movie, but I think she's funny.
Who?
Catherine Newton, fucking Cassie.
Oh yeah.
People talk a lot of shit.
I just think the recasting was unnecessary.
But you know the person that got recast.
I do know the person that got recast, but still, even if I didn't,
both of us are biased because I'm in love with Catherine
dude.
Newton.
Even if I didn't know the person, it still is wild that you would recast somebody out of the blue.
Happens. Catherine Newton.
She literally had 2 lines in Endgame. You can't really say it was like fucking the worst performance or even the greatest performance. It was a good performance that was given, and then they recast her for no reason. Anyways, that's fucking problems for later.
You're a chopper.
But
what the fuck? It sounds like it's right outside.
But yeah, we had gone to that. I got to see pretty much the entire cast. Waved at them. Got to see them. Cool, whatever.
You see Paul Rudd?
I did.
Was Paul Rudd at the People's Choice Awards?
Was he?
I don't think he was, because it was Jeremy Renner was there.
I can't remember.
Simu Liu hosted it.
I didn't see him. I don't remember.
Who was it? Billie Eilish, man.
She's gorgeous.
She's so beautiful.
Gorgeous.
She's so. I mean, like, she's so. Her album, I love. Fuck.
I can't stop listening to it. I think I've listened to it probably 30 times at this point.
It's so good. It's a fly. Okay, now what are you...
I need to get into Chappelle Roan's new album.
Chapel Roan?
Chapel.
Chapel?
I can't speak.
It's
Holy
also
fuck.
over a year.
Chapel.
I think it's over a year old at this point.
No way.
Yeah.
Am I that late?
It's out. It's
You're
been out.
lying.
I've fucking been talking about her album since like February. I'll look. It's been out,
dude,
bitch.
I'm late to so much.
Good Luck Babe Good Luck Babe came out
Dude,
this
by the
year.
time the weekends, like,
that was awful.
I think it was the one before Dawn FM. That
After Hours?
Yeah, it took me a year to get to After Hours. I completely forgot that album had come out, and I was like, I need to
September 23.
Yeah, I was
when Chaperone's album came out.
Okay, that's not that almost a year. Dude, you still got a few months.
It's 10 months.
Oh, wow.
It's almost August.
It's not at the year mark yet. Anyways, point is, I need to get into it.
I told you to listen to it. And you
know.
said, and you're like, I don't know.
Everyone's been telling me. My friend Daniel's told me. You've told me. Everyone's been telling me. That's what I mean.
Have you seen her
Sometimes
stream?
I forget, and then so fucking long goes by. My eyes about to be so red after I rubbed it. But
you forget. Have you seen her streaming?
Sometimes I forget, and so long goes by, and I realized, I'm like, damn, it's been almost a year, or a year that I haven't heard this album. I might as well just not, and then I never do.
Have you seen the graph of her streaming numbers? Her monthly listeners on Spotify?
No.
I've never, not never. Very rarely have I seen something like this. Like, so the album came out, she was like 2 million monthly listeners. 2 or 3. That she opened for Olivia Rodrigo, and it kind of went up. And it was slowly going up. And then she did, you know what, oh, fuck. You know what Tiny Desk is? The Tiny Desk? So she did Tiny Desk, and it went up to like 5 million. And then around that, she was still opening for Olivia Rodrigo, and it was slowly going up. Then she put out Good Luck Babe, and it went up to like 6 million. And then she started going viral, and then she did Bonnaroo, Coachella, all those festivals. In the span of like 3 months, she went from like 6 or 7 million monthly listeners to like 50.
Wow.
That's a fuck. It literally just goes like this, and it goes like this.
It's pretty similar to Peter McPolland, my current favorite artist.
Poland? Peter McPolland?
Poland, right? Don't tell me I've been saying it wrong.
You said Chappelle Roan.
Okay, but I don't fucking know how to say certain things, and I just go based on what I think it's spelled.
I thought it was Peter McPortland.
No, it's Peter McPolland, but I don't know if it's Paul.
Oh no, it is McPolland.
Yeah, exactly.
McPolland.
I've always thought.
Who is this guy?
Poland.
Oh no, I know who he is.
Yeah, great artist.
I know who he is. He's good.
I found him. It might have been a YouTube video.
Spotify.
It was literally a YouTube video. They were using one of his songs as an outro. It was Romeo and Juliet before the acoustic version.
I'm listening.
They were using it as an outro, and I was like, I fuck with this song. So I added it to my playlist, and I started listening to more of his music. At the time, he had only had like 3 or 4 songs out on Spotify.
He's only got 1.2 million monthly listeners.
Yeah.
That's not... That's a lot, but that's not...
It's grown up. It was a lot more when he was like more popular, but I'm saying now he's steady popular.
Chaperone's at 31.8. That's some fucked up.
Yeah, but it's going to go down eventually. Because she's not going to stay at that. Only artists like Justin Bieber and stuff stay at that steady rate of 30
That's not
plus.
that high, though. Sabrina Carpenter's at 86 million.
but-
That's fucking crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. But Sabrina Carpenter's going to ride that. She's going to ride that way for a few years, and then it's going to go down to a steady 30, 40. But I'm saying, as big as Chappell Roan is right now, it's definitely going to go down and down because she's, unless it's going up, yes.
She's going up.
Unless she continues.
Stardom.
Like, unless she has the greatest stardom ever and it continues to go as it is. I don't know much about her, so I can't, like... I don't know much about her, so I'm not going to say that she's bad or good. I think from what I've heard, it's really good music.
So fucking
But I'm
good.
just saying, based on most artists of the last few decades, like, unless you're a Justin Bieber or a Beyonce, you're eventually going to go from your giant 80 million a month to a good 30 million.
Beyonce's
a good amount.
Beyonce's probably still really high. Beyonce's still like...
Beyonce's always going to be Beyonce.
Yeah.
But I'm saying not every artist gets that chance.
I'm trying to think.
Most artists...
Justin Bieber really did.
Most artists that we grew up with stay solidified, for sure. Any artist that started with the internet...
You mean by now? You mean like old? You mean like Queen?
I'm saying our generation artists.
Like Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber.
Well, she's older than us, but...
I consider Justin Timberlake... Justin Timberlake has been in all of them. Like, NSYNC, but I'm saying, like...
Justin Timberlake is like 50.
Yes, but some of his big albums were during our...
Justified came out the year I was born, which is his first album, which is the Cry Me a River. That's that one.
Yeah.
What's the other one? What's the other one?
Anyways.
Oh, Rock Your Body.
So, yes, Justin Timberlake and all that stuff, like, they are... Probably,
I wonder how he's doing.
They are probably all going to stay as steady as they are. Most artists who start on TikTok or streaming services right now they don't really like have the security.
That's most music careers though. Now it's just streaming is the thing.
Streaming is just fucking everything up.
That's terrible.
But yeah. Anyways, going back to the main point, Peter McPaulin, favorite artist. Great music.
Trying to think.
Yeah.
Do you see Maddie's teasing? Allegedly, Maddie has been posting a lot of stuff and teasing new music.
Who?
Maddie Healy.
Oh, Maddie Healy. Okay.
I'm gonna burp again. I don't know what it is.
You just said Maddie. I was like, I don't.
Maddie. Who else? I guess Maddie would be a girl's name, but Matty. That was a strange.
I don't know why. I just you said Maddie. I assumed Maddie B. Raps. I don't know why you would mention him, but that's just
so many options before you got it.
I don't know why that's what came in my mind. Was
Ziegler.
Well, I just saw a TikTok about Matty B. Raps yesterday.
What is he doing?
It was a video.
What is he? He's got to be
they're on
now.
He's just TikTok. Yeah, he has a full beard and mustache. It's really weird. But
who's the sweatshirt guy?
They were.
Who's saying?
That's Jacob Sartorius.
What's he doing?
That's Jacob Sartorius.
Dude, my sister was in love with him. I think every girl
I used to call him Jacuzzi Saggy Tits to make fun of him in middle school.
Because like you knew him?
No, I didn't know
But you were
him.
jealous. Because you're like, all these girls...
You think I'd be jealous of Sweatshirt?
Because, no, not the song. But all the girls love him? Come on.
Every girl loved every TikToker Viner. I didn't give a fuck about Jacob Sartorius. If I was going to be jealous, it'd be
But I was like, I want everyone
artist.
to love me.
No, I didn't care. I was a loser growing up. I just didn't care enough.
Me too.
Like...
I got the fuck out. I would dress up as Spider-Man, and I dipped.
Yeah, I went to like, the school that I told you. Like, I wore a uniform to school. I didn't know how to dress until high school. My freshman year of high school, I still dressed like a fucking...
Oh, you did tell me that.
Yeah, I still dressed with whatever exercise shorts I had, some fucking athletic shoes, and whatever T-shirt I thought was cool. Like, I didn't know how to color coordinate. I didn't know how to dress. I didn't know jewelry. I didn't know how to fucking coordinate shit together.
Did you, do you think you'll ever go back to your to a reunion, even if you're famous or anything?
Fuck yeah.
You think you will?
If
I'm out.
The people that I went... Because I only say that now because a good majority of the people that I went to high school with and or around that time, like, I'm still friends with and are part of my close friends circles that I speak to.
Yeah, so then there's no point.
Like, so, yeah, what do you mean? I get to go back to my high school reunion with those people and see where everybody else has gone.
I have no interest.
I don't know.
Because for me, the only... Honest to God.
Because the only reason I'm interested in it is because there are people from high school that aren't my best friends, aren't in my close circles, but I still speak to every now and then. Like, my friend Ryder, he was... Honestly, probably the first true friend I had in high school.
I remember you told me about him.
Yeah, he was the popular kid who took me as the loser I was and honestly made me feel seen as a the loser I felt, and made me like really solidified the comfortability I had in high school because he just accepted me for who I was.
You don't see him anymore, or you just you'll go to your reunion to see him.
But like, I don't go out of my way to see him when I'm in town, even if I'm in town for months. Like, I don't go out of my way to see him or anything. Like, we text, we play Xbox every now and then, but like, he's the type of friend that I could literally go years without talking to, and then all of a sudden I could get a call from him.
I do have those.
And
that one girl I was talking about
like we'd stay on the phone for 5-6 hours updating each other on life, and then I won't see him for another year or two. So I'm like, if I were to see him in high school reunion, I got 20 plus years of shit to talk to him.
True.
That'd be cool. And I'd still be cool with him. So like, I would still know about his life a little bit. I'd still know like where he's at, but I get the actual details of it when I see him, which would be cool.
I think I can say, since I've graduated high school, I've talked to. I'm shooting high for people I've graduated.
Yeah,
with.
I probably, from the people that I graduated high school from, I probably only talked to a handful of them. Cause
maybe four.
Most of, if not every single one of my friends that I kept to this day are people I went to middle school with
or school in general.
School. So, but like I said, even just those handful of people from high school that I talked to on like a every now and then basis, it'd be cool to see them 20 years from now in a reunion and be like, where the fuck are you? Are you old? Are you fat? Are you rich?
That's
Do you have
true.
kids?
I was so miserable in high school. Like, the only people, I guess there was a lot of people that I was like acquaintance, like I knew everyone, but I only had like very few friends. So it would have like I keep in touch with Grant is like the person I see every time I go home, or I try to. And he's like the only person, both of us are like, I really have no interest because I would like to be famous. Like 5-year reunion, I'll be 24. Is that math? 23. I would hope I have some level of success. So the insecure part of me would want to go and be like, I can rub it in everyone's face. But the other part of me is like, that's not healthy. And that would really be the only reason I would want to go.
Yeah.
So I probably won't go. Because part of me would want to be like, fucking pull up in a sports car and be like, have you ever seen it fucking, something in Romy's high school reunion with the girl from Friends, with Phoebe from Friends, and Paul Rudd is in it? Or no, not Paul Rudd. There's another guy in it. You've never seen it? It's fucking hilarious. It's like this 90s movie where these girls like weren't popular. It's a comedy about like they go to their high school reunion and this dork is like now a billionaire. He pulls up in a helicopter because he made Velcro. He's like, it's fucking hysterical. I would want to do that. Like rub it in everyone's face, but I shouldn't. Because it's not healthy. Because it's not, it doesn't like fill you up.
I just feel it on more like the curious side. Like I've been out of high school for 3 years. I still remember
there are a few people. Yeah.
Like I still remember a good majority.
I forgot
of a lot of people's plans for their future.
I have no clue.
So if I were to go to a reunion, like I'm like, if I remember, like if I still think about these people every now and then 3 years later, and I barely spoke to them in high school, I'm sure 10 years down the line in a reunion, I'd be able to look at them once and be like, oh, I remember they wanted to do this, and see if they're doing it, or see if their life changed or whatever. See if some of my friends that wanted to do the same thing as me got successful in it, or in the music business or anything. Like, or if I have, like, if I gain success like I want by the time these reunions happen, be able to go to this reunion with somebody else and be like, yeah, we've worked on this film together.
But reunions don't happen in the way they look like in the movies. You realize, like,
well, I don't even know if McKinney's gonna fucking. I don't know if McKinney ever has done one, so I don't know if McKinney North would ever have a reunion.
They did, because it's a bunch of washed up 40-year-olds that are showing up, and it's usually not at the school. It's almost never at the school. It's almost it's like a bar.
Real.
So like, I don't know. There are people that like I would like to know how their life is going, just because I liked talking to those people. But overall, I just don't like. I have no interest.
True, and I could also just reach out to them,
and also
I cared enough.
The person I was in high school, so sad, so lonely.
Oh yeah, I was completely different.
So like
unless you still talk to me on a daily basis or hang out with me on occasion or know anything about me in the last really not even year, 6 months.
Yeah,
you don't fucking know who I am. If you the last time you saw me was high school, I was completely different. So, I was a completely different fucking
like those
person.
People,
even just from senior year of high school to my first year of community college. Me in my first year of community college, I changed so fucking much from those 4 years.
Me
of
since
high
I've
school.
moved here and now
that too.
Like,
just my first year living here. Like I changed a lot. It was my first time being away from home. I was the first one in my family to move away. Everyone stayed in Texas. I was the first one to move away. I was on my own. Sure, I lived with other roommates, but I was living by myself technically. No parents, no guardians.
Shit, I never thought about that.
I didn't have a car. Like, I changed through so much. I went through the whole situation with you-know-who and the other you-know-who. Like, I went through a lot of mental trauma with 2 different people. And therapy and just difference in life, and I changed a lot.
Going to a high school
honestly,
reunion.
in just the last 3 years, I think each year I've changed in such drastic ways.
I know.
So you definitely don't know who the fuck I am if the last time you saw me was high school.
So like I don't know. I really don't. There are a few people I would like want to talk to. Oh man, I know what I was going to. Have you been having weird dreams lately? I was thinking about this.
Honestly, I'm going to go with yes. It's not a weird question to hear. I have been.
You have? Because
What are you about to say? Because why are we both having weird dreams?
I've been having dreams about like, I was thinking about high school. I think about everything because my mind doesn't shut off. But
Same.
I had a dream last night about, I always have dreams about walking the bus path, which is like, I would get out of elementary school and there was this big hill we had to walk over to walk to the bus. And there was this line, it was like 30 buses.
My bus just dropped me across.
And you would have to get on your bus. And you would have to get on your bus. No, after school was over, you would walk the bus path, and you would get on your bus. Like I was bus 5.
Oh, okay.
You'd get on your bus, and the bus would take you home.
Got you.
I remember and I was walking the bus path, but I was like 16 for some fucking reason because it was a dream.
Yeah.
So I was walking the bus path, and there was 2. Really, I'm not saying their fucking names. There was 2 people that
I didn't mention my names.
That I really
said,
that's fair.
Who.
There was 2 people that in high school and really throughout.
Sorry, Diesel coming through.
Diesel, what are you doing? Hi, buddy. Go lay down. No, Diesel, go lay down. Diesel, go lay down. Go lay down. So, in high school, and really all of elementary school, whatever, there was really 2 people. There was 2 girls that I like. Really, really liked. There was one girl I liked for. I'm trying to think. There was one girl I knew since 2nd or 3rd grade, and we were like always close friends. Like one of the people that like we would not talk for months, and then we talk again. It'd be right back on track. Mm-hmm. Like those friendships are the best.
Oh yeah.
She was one of the few people that I had all throughout high school, middle school, all of it that I knew. Diesel, quit eating the bear.
Diesel.
No.
Buford, you listening?
And I always liked her, but it was always just like whatever. And then there was one other girl who I rode the bus with. I probably shouldn't even say that. Actually, I don't give a fuck. Who I rode the bus with, and Green knows who she is. She's the only person who may, but probably won't watch us. And I was head over heels in love with her. Head over heels, and she didn't want a fucking thing to do with me. And where are we talking? Where is this coming from? Oh, dreams. So I had a dream, and it was like I was walking the bus path, but I was in high school. And it was like elementary school when I did that. But I was walking the bus path, and there was a tornado that just appeared because Iowa.
Okay.
I guess, dude.
Blisters is coming out. That's why.
Yeah. I probably will end up saying it. But and then like a tornado appeared and it sucked me in the air and then disappeared and I fell and hit the ground. And I was like, fuck, a tornado. I had to run inside, but it was like running in slow motion. It's like, whoo, and then another tornado appeared and it pulled me and I grabbed onto the handle and it was like pulling me like in a movie or like the characters are like fucking being sucked into the air or like the Flash or something. That happens in the Flash, right? Sure.
Yeah,
You know what I mean.
in season 1, there's a tornado man.
You know, tornado. Oh boy, that's a good name. You know what I mean?
That's not his name, but
and then I ran inside, and I don't know why I'm sharing the specifics of this dream, but I'm already going for it. So,
I'm surprised you remember this. I know I've been having crazy
there are
dreams.
very few dreams I remember.
Yeah,
I don't know why I remember this one.
I know I've been having crazy dreams lately, but just as dreams go, I forget them as soon as I wake up.
And then it does get fuzzier as it goes along. And then I went inside, and it was like a cafeteria and a bathroom in one Because it was like there was literally like I remember the tile was on the ceiling, and the tile was on the wall and the floor, and there were mirrors, but there were like like cafeteria tables, and people were eating. It was like in a bathroom.
What the fuck?
It was a dream.
Well, what are you watching before going to bed?
I fall asleep to podcasts. I have a playlist of
I
comedy
used to
podcasts.
fall asleep to Mr. Nightmare videos.
You wonder why you have weird dreams
I mean,
and issues.
Horror's my favorite.
Mr. Night, you fall asleep to that? That's what people are like, I don't know, I haven't been sleeping well. I just fall asleep to Dateline. I'm like, why the fuck do you think you're not sleeping well? You're falling asleep to a serial killer raping and killing his victims. You think that's going to help you go nighty-night?
That's a good point. But I don't know. I used to I don't know, the Mr. Nightmare horror videos used to, weirdly enough, put me to sleep.
No, they would not.
Like hearing ghost stories of other people, like, it wouldn't scare. I
would literally liquid shit in the
I don't get scared easily, so those videos don't scare me out or freak me out. Like, I believe in the supernatural. I believe in spirits, ghosts, all that stuff. So I know that shit's real for sure.
You've seen ghosts?
I've told you multiple encounters that I've had on why I 100% truly believe. Have I not told you about the place that I've stayed in Mexico with my family? The old man that used to stand outside the house. Wow.
You never told me that?
Let me give you the.
Maybe you have.
You want me to scare you? It's a pretty good ghost story.
I don't know.
And
if
it's
I believe in
like
ghosts.
it's probably one of the scariest things I've ever experienced. But there's this place that me and my family used to stay in Mexico, in a town called Mazamitla. It was like this,
Masamila.
like a house cabin type thing out like kind of in the woods. One of the houses had a whole tree inside the house, which was cool. It was like sprouted through the roof and all that.
That's dope.
It was really fucking cool. But it was basically like that house, then a separate house to the side, and then like the main house. So it was like
your house or your family's house?
It's just a house that we would rent when we would go to this town.
Oh, okay.
Because none of us lived there, so we would it's just a really beautiful town to go to. A lot of cool things to do. We'd stay in this cabin, but it's really fucking old, like a really like 1800s past old cabin. And they have portraits all over the kitchen of like old owners and all this blah blah blah. This was our third time. This is our third and last time we had stayed there.
Oh, you okay? Okay.
First two times we'd stayed there, we had multiple complaints of our family, saying that like throughout times of the night they'd get random like
Your family was complaining about this?
other parts of like everybody in my family was experiencing stuff.
Okay.
So the first two times, other parts of my family, like my mom's side, grandma, aunts, all of them would experience things like they felt like someone was breathing on them at night or whatever, or like random.
I pack my bags.
Random parts of the house would feel cold, while other parts of
unpacking.
random parts of the house would feel colder than others when the AC was normal throughout the house, or not AC because there's not really a lot of AC in Mexico, but like the fans or whatever, like just random spots felt colder than it should have. And then they would complain about like seeing things or whatever, but it was never really bad until our third time being there. So I don't know if this was like
I don't like this.
The spirits of this house being like, stop visiting, we don't like y'all, or get the fuck out, but it got bad. Third time around, same things. People felt the feeling of like getting breathed on their neck at night, or saying things or whatever.
Continue.
But anyways, downstairs, the way that it worked is there was like the main room, a little like upstairs area with like a living room area that had board games, stereo, played music, and then there was a kitchen over here. Under, like next to the kitchen, there was like a little underway that took you to the like downstairs bedrooms, and it was also another way of just getting to the outside where the other two cabin houses were. Okay. And that little entrance that goes through the kitchen downstairs to the other side of the house had its own room that had 4 beds. And then there was like a room that had chains locked to it, which was like the maid's room where all those cleaning supplies and all that. They just had it locked because they didn't want anyone to get in there. This is where shit started to get really fucking weird. It was like the third night there, midnight. I woke up out of nowhere.
What room did you stay in?
I stayed in one of the cabin houses outside. So to get to the kitchen, I had to go through.
You had to walk outside?
Like I had to walk from outside inside through that little passageway to the kitchen. Okay. So I had to go from pretty much outside back to the main part of the inside of the house. I wake up middle of the night one night. I'm really thirsty. I go through the kitchen. Like I said, this door had chains. Never opened.
Oh, the maid's door?
Like the maid's doors never opened. Even when the maids were there, they were there early enough to get their supplies and reclose that shit because I had never seen that shit open. I'm like half asleep walking through this door. The reason I know this is real and it wasn't just my imagination or whatever is because just the way that I like saw into this, but whatever, like going through it, it's a little bit light, so you can kind of see in there. This door is wide open. But I was half asleep, so I didn't like, it wasn't like, oh, I thought I was seeing things. I was half asleep, so I didn't really think about it. I didn't care. It wasn't like, why is that door open? It's like my normal thinking skills of worrying about why the stores shouldn't be open or whatever wasn't there. I was just kind of like, whatever. Went to get my water, came back downstairs.
Not to cut you off, but the battery's going to die, so speed up.
I like it. Me getting water probably took about 5 minutes.
Water takes you 5 minutes? This is a well?
Well, no. I was just like, I went upstairs, got the water, chilled, drank it. Like, I just hung out in the kitchen for 5 minutes. No longer than that, probably. I go downstairs, doors chained up, closed completely.
After it was just open?
After I had just seen it wide open.
I leave my family.
This is the middle of
my family.
This is the middle of the night. The maids weren't there. Nobody was there. I was in the kitchen for 5 minutes, and I go back downstairs, and this door is fully closed and fully locked again. But that wasn't even the scariest part. How much time do we got? Because I got
this thing could die now. Or okay, tell you what, we're not remembering this, but you can continue next time you're a guest on the podcast.
I can give it quick. I just don't know if it's gonna die.
Go ahead. If it dies, watch this. If it dies, thank you for watching. This is where the podcast ends. If it doesn't,
thanks
go
for
having
having me. If it dies, but if not, I'm gonna try to get the story out quickly. But the second thing that led us to never going back to this house, me and my mom throughout this trip had seen an old man outside in a suit, like watching the house. We assumed
white man. Have you seen New Girl? Oh, white man.
We're in Mexico.
I know. I'm making a New Girl joke.
So, like, we had just assumed, and again, it's Mexico. Shit like this just kind of happens. You're going to see old people around doing things. So, like, I didn't think anything of it. It wasn't creepy or whatever. Me and my mom and my family just assumed it was the owner of the house. Just checking on it because he rents it out to people. I was like, oh, whatever. We never thought of it. But every time we tried to talk to him or, like, acknowledge that he was there, he'd never respond.
Oh, fuck that.
So I was like, why isn't he talking to us or what? Like, but we physically would see him. Like, I could tell you, we look at mustache, he had a suit, looked very sophisticated. My mom could tell you the facial features. Like, we saw this man. It wasn't we could tell you we saw this fucker. One day, he was there longer than we thought, so we started to get a little worried. We called the lady that we had gotten the house from, like, whatever, rented the house from, and been like, so, yo, like, do you know about...
Yo necesito...
I'm like, shut the fuck.
Bibliotech.
I was like, do you happen to know, like, if anybody does this? Like, if there's ever been reports of people that keep the house in the past or whatever? We start to explain what this man looks like. Yeah. Before even saying anything, she just follows up the conversation with, go in the kitchen for me. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, fuck.
So we go into the kitchen, and she's like, can y'all look at, like, what's around the kitchen? And we're like the porch is like, yeah. And she's like, can you start describing? Exactly, yeah. She's like, can you start describing to me what some of these people look like? And I'm like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I get to a portrait that has a family, and I start describing the old man that I see in the photo. I'm like, wait, it's him. I'm like, that's the guy.
You're like, hold on.
I'm like,
this
picture's
in black and white.
I'm like, this is the guy that we're seeing. And I describe it to her, and she's like, that's like the first owner of the house from... like 1800, long gone, bro, long dead. So I literally stomach dropped, and I'm like, you're telling me that me and my mom and some people of my family have been seeing a physical ghost outside?
Yeah,
it was.
I would leave a Hansel and Gretel trail of shit on the way out.
The realization was fucking like jaw dropping, and my heart like my stomach dropped. But I can tell you, the movies get it right. Spirits do not talk back. They don't. They just stand there.
So
they don't talk back to you. They don't acknowledge. They can't. I mean, according to movie logic, I'm gonna go with they just can't. I don't know if they can speak or not, but this motherfucker would just stand and watch. Wouldn't acknowledge that we were looking at him, even talking to him. He wouldn't talk or respond. He would just stand there. But I can tell you, physically, me and my family physically saw this man stand out and watch our house. And when I saw that portrait, seeing the same fucking thing, my heart dropped.
No, thank you.
It was scary.
Oh, I never finished my dream story. Anyways, I'll tell later. Where can we find you?
You can find me on
Don't give your address. I'm talking about social media.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to give you my address, but you can find me on Instagram __Sebastian_M.
Is that really your username?
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
You need to work on that. __Sebastian_M.
I've had the same name since middle school.
There's no way anyone owns the username Sebastian Miquilarena.
They don't.
Take it. You're a member of the entertainment industry. Nobody wants to search __ to fucking find you.
But for now, my tag is __Sebastian_M. If you want to add me on Snapchat, it's Sebastian _MIQ.
Snapchat.
I don't know, just in case.
If you want to find him, he was in a Texas texting and driving commercial. You can watch that.
But yeah, if you want, look up TX Dot on YouTube.
And he's auditioning for stuff.
And I auditioned for stuff.
He was supposed to shave for one of it. He probably won't be. He probably won't get it. He could get it. We hope.
Could get it. We know. You never know.
All right. So, yeah, I'm in Seattle I'm in Seattle tomorrow when you're watching this. If you're at LAX airport on Tuesday, going to Seattle, hit me up. We can. I don't know.
My TikTok is also Seb _
Jesus Christ.
Miquilarena. You can find my last name on my Instagram. But that's my TikTok if you want to find me on that too.
You follow him. Or don't.
Or don't. Yeah, I don't really care.
Realistically, the most people that are going to watch this episode, because if you repost it, then all the viewers of the episode will be from you reposting it.
Well, I'm going to get you more viewers.
I'm in Seattle. I'll talk to you next week. Somebody is dying outside. We're going to go watch the boys. As always, I'm your future favorite pop star, Landyn Zane. And this, as will always be, is For the Record. Bye.
Bye.